Mumkey Jones, the individual who was persecuted, martyred, slain, by YouTube.com. The moderators at YouTube removed his channel. And in the opinion of the vast majority of commentators, including the likes of PewDiePie, Penguin Zero, and many other commentators, this was done unfairly so. It was done to set a precedent, number one, but also potentially as a direct response to the rise of schoolyard losers. You know, point is, Mumkey Jones is somebody who I actually I did devote multiple months of my life to creating and crafting a video, trying my best, genuinely, sincerely trying to get his channel unbanned. That is the second video vigilante session that I have ever made. I'm here to tell you that Mumkey Jones has been around, for the record, for multitudes of years at this point, over 5 years, as Simian Jimmy, and he has crawled his way back up to about 160,000 subscribers, which is not the levels that he was at when he was under the pseudonym Mumkey Jones. But the reason that I'm now kind of forthrightly announcing this is Mumkey Jones, Mr. Simian Jimmy, is because he has effectively decided to YOLO it. He is re-uploading old Mumkey Jones videos, some for members, but he's recently been testing them just as public. I wanted to let you know that while you could have watched Mumkey's videos on alternate platforms over these last years, now you can officially watch a decent amount of them on YouTube themselves, okay? So this is a bit of promo for Mumkey, but I also did want to remind you guys that this guy, he took the long fucking arm of YouTube's moderation system. He took that pretty hard to the fucking head. And whatever people think or say or whatever about Mumkey Jones, as far as I remember, I did get a sense that he was primarily trying his best to make funny, entertaining content. You can be the judge of that if you want to watch his stuff. I also want to point out that our man's put some respect on Better Man's name. This movie, this crazy, insane movie. I do want to put some respect on our boy Mumkey's name. On this channel, okay, Simian Jimmy, he has uploaded a number of pretty solid videos. I remember this one was solid. I remember I liked the Nerd City one, which was a rare scenario where somebody was just kind of defending, but also just kind of praising or thanking another, you know, member of the commentary community, which is a rare thing. And so, yeah, I kind of do respect people who endeavor to do that. They try to lift people up. I would say Mumkey Jones embodies a lot of what I love about YouTube, okay? It's a guy fucking around largely with his friends, with his own ideas, you know, whether you think it's funny or not. At the end of the day, he's trying to have fun and make some sincere content. And so that brings me to talking about the circumstance that led to Mumkey being removed. Effectively, for those who don't know, the big thing that more than likely was the cause of Mumkey Jones being removed was that Mumkey made an extensive amount of content covering Elliot Rodger, the infamous fucking school shooting loser, okay? This came at a time where there were a number of school shooters, okay, losers, who were causing, you know, terror and death, right? And it was more than likely that YouTube preemptively, okay, despite having approved most of Mumkey's videos for monetization, okay? All of the videos that were removed, by the way, by Team YouTube were manually approved to be monetized. That's a big thing. There were 0 warning signs given to Mumkey that his channel was in jeopardy. But on one day, he received 6 fucking strikes. 3 on his main channel, 3 on his second channel. And I will show you the segment that I created basically outlining this right now.
Will Elliot have a stroke of good luck in the final phase? What the fuck do you think?
Violence in schools, whatever reason they're attracted to, if they're looking it up on YouTube and they come away thinking that guy's a huge loser, That's better for all of us.
Yeah.
Like, in no reality did someone with half a brain watch Mumkey's videos and think that he was glorifying the idiocy of Elliot Rodgers. But you see, despite the fact that Mumkey's videos were very clearly satirical, despite the fact that Mumkey had stopped making videos about Elliot months prior, and despite the fact that YouTube manually reviewed his content and approved it for monetization multiple times, on December 11th of 2018, Mumkey Jones was erased from the platform without any warning. Yeah, so for those who didn't see there, yeah, YouTube basically removed his channel, and the reason they gave was that he glorified mass shootings, which, yeah, is not the case. Yeah, Mumkey Jones is a satirist, okay? He's a comedian, and of course, he covered a lot about Elliot Rodgers, but the main kind of focus of that coverage was on how much of a fucking idiot Elliot Rodgers was, okay? And a lot about his family and a lot around the circumstance of how he ended up getting to the point that he did, right? Because for those who don't know, Elliot Rodgers has a famous manifesto, an incel manifesto, whatever you would call it. What is it? The fuck is it called? It's My Twisted World. And yes, I mean, he was a total narcissist. It's literally like a document where he's basically outlining a little bit about his life, yes, but also just clearly indicating that he is a real, true, honest, just narcissist who, despite being not that bad looking of a guy, was convinced that he would never, ever, ever be able to attain the care and love of a woman, okay? Despite, keep in mind, him never even trying to do so. Anyway, he ended up killing, I believe, 2 of his roommates and then multiple innocent people at a local gas station before killing himself. And yeah, I mean, he's a loser, but the point is that Mumkey Jones very overtly points this out. There obviously were some satirical segments where Mumkey would like feign as though like, oh yeah, we're going along with the logic of this fucking idiot kid. But at the end of the day, I think that anybody with fucking eyes, they could tell that Mumkey was very much satirically analyzing Elliot and trying to learn from the idiocy, basically.
Mumkey Jones' channel is just completely gone. The channel that made a lot of videos about Elliot Rodgers, but he generally made it in the sense of making fun of it. From what I can tell, he's uploaded these videos for a while, and then all of a sudden,
he received 6 community guideline strikes on 2 of his channels, resulting in their termination.
They could have just deleted the videos or age restricted them, but why remove the channel?
Within a day, his gaming channel was gone, and within a week, all 4 of the new accounts created by his friends and girlfriend were also removed. For all intents and purposes, he was completely blacklisted. Yes, I made a very, very dramatic, very theatrical video documenting the trials, tribulations of Mumkey, but also the hypocrisy of the strikes being pointed out. It is one of the videos I am most proud of, alongside the Sneeko video. There's a lot I could say here. Emp Lemon was also somebody who was very vocal about wanting, you know, Mumkey to be reinstated. This was a very, very big precedent in the YouTube community because a guy's entire fucking livelihood was wiped, clean wiped. He went from making a decent amount of money to making fuck all off of his YouTube channel because it didn't exist. It was ironic, I remember when this happened, because there was a period where I binge watched a lot of Mumkey's videos. See, look at this shit. Are you serious? I didn't know this. This is real? The worrisome implications of Mumkey Jones' YouTube ban. Dude, I did not realize Joe Rogan talked about this. Wow.
So I think it'd be fair to point out, you know, like YouTube criticism too, because in talking about censorship, I think a lot of people immediately assumed I'd come on here and start waving my arms in the air screaming they're biased against conservatives, which I think to an extent I kind of did. But YouTube is a bit different. YouTube has demonetized LGBT content, and YouTube has said that
Dude, Tim Pool's seen Nerd City's video.
these topics are not suitable for all advertisers because it deals with sexuality. They have target many left-wing channels. There are a lot of non-mainstream left-wing, outlets.
And when you say target, what you mean is demonetize.
Demonetize or sometimes outright ban.
And I think then for demonetizing, I think they've made a state. What was the policy there? It's essentially things that are political, correct?
If they made that statement, I don't know that I've seen. I was gonna interject that they've also banned, or not banned, but demonetized people or extensively people that smoke weed on their channels.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
There's certain video game channels that have, for unknown reasons, just stopped having monetization on their channel too.
Right, and that is the problem of ultimately them having this incredible power, where they really there's not real open competition in terms of like a parallel competitor.
True.
I don't think there will be.
Well, you might not be able to kill an idea. You sure as hell can kill a person. Bad faith? Sounds kind of cool, to be honest. I think I'm gonna make that my first merch line.
It's been such a long time coming.
But here's the thing. I think YouTube's done a bunch of really bad things. I'm going to give a very important shout out to Mumkey Jones, who was wrongly terminated from YouTube for
That's crazy. I had never seen this.
dubious reasons. He is a dark comic. He had
He's a dark comic.
hundreds of thousands of followers. He made jokes about things like shootings, very dark stuff. But it was clearly mocking some of these people. He was mocking Elliot Rodger. He was making jokes about it.
Damn, W. Tim Pool is something I did not think I would be saying today. That's cool, though. Fuck, man. Joe Rogan. Wow. This is just a testament, by the way, to how real of a precedent this was, okay? This isn't just a little commentary community thing. It really did extend far beyond. And again, keep in mind, this was a time period when PewDiePie was just a regular in the commentary space. It was a very, very weird time. Fuck, man, this is really a trip down memory lane. It's actually making me quite nostalgic in the weirdest way, because this was a weird time period for me as well. Because obviously I ended up spending a disgusting amount of time working on a video trying to effectively like actually vindicate Mumkey Jones, which, there's a lot I could say about that, but effectively I ended up being blackpilled largely. I really did learn a lot of lessons as to how YouTube operates, and like obviously I understood the naivety of thinking I could fucking change anything with just a good video. But yes, after all these years and all the trials and tribulations and all the bullshit, wow, this got 800K. Holy shit. It does seem like Simian Jimmy, again, I'll leave a link to his channel, of course, but he is officially kind of removing the veil and YOLOing it. There was a specific video that I wanted to find. My Gumbly story? Okay, I need to watch this one.
I was scrolling through my YouTube recommended feed one day and I came across this video. And the thought occurred to me,
Who is Graggle Simpson?
what are the chances I'm in this video?
What?
Probably pretty low, right? So I give it a click, and surely enough, there I am.
This image would quickly be shared amongst other social media platforms.
I see. Watched a new episode of The Simpsons for the first time in 5 years, and I guess they added this hideous new character called Gumbly to the family. When the fuck is this shit? Please just cancel the show already. Is this the real? What the fuck?
In which Weird Matt would become Gumbly thanks to Twitter user Simian Jimmy, and thus subject of both Mandela.
Weird Matt. I refuse to accept Gumbly after they retconned the series so it was Gumbly that killed Maud Flanders.
Affect speculation and general shitposting. Whilst Gumbly popped up a lot online during 2021, it wouldn't be until this year that we'd see another name change and a much bigger cultural impact. This occurred in late May, in which Yelaya Bressup would dub Gumbly as Graggle Simpson.
2 days later, I received an email from a journalist at Vice
Freelance journalist who gets published in Vice.
Asking me for an interview. I don't know what it says about the state of journalism today that an actual reporter wants to interview me about the goddamn Gumbly meme, but if it's interesting enough for an entire Vice article, then I might as well profit from
How the internet created Graggle Simpson.
it myself by making a YouTube video. So here we are. After making it clear that I simply came up with the name Gumbly and contributed nothing else to this meme, the reporter still somehow came up with 8 whole questions for me to answer. And after answering all of them to the best of my ability, she ended up only using 1 quote from me in the article. And somehow, some way, despite my answers being typed in an email, the article managed to misquote me by using the British spelling of color. Now I know my teeth are bad, but surely they're not bad enough to confuse me for a filthy British person. And
yeah, bro, I can't handle the British racism. I'm kidding, I can.
anyway, for the sake of simplicity, I'll just go through her list of questions and answer them here in this video.
You said you made up the name Gumbly. Can you tell me about this? Did you see the image on a Chan site and migrate it over to Twitter?
So this is just a fake, this is a fake thing. This character does not exist in The Simpsons. Okay, makes sense.
Can you talk me through what happened and how the name came to you? As much as you can remember, tell me would be great.
I found the meme on the television board of 4chan a couple years ago. The joke was that the character was named Weird Matt and was Matt Groening's self-insert character. I thought it would be funnier to claim that The Simpsons had jumped the shark so badly that they had introduced this character as a new member of the family in the most recent seasons. So I posted the image on Twitter complaining about the new Gumbly character and saying the show needs to be cancelled immediately. It ended up being my most viewed tweet. I think most people knew it was a joke and were just playing along, but some seemed convinced it was real.
How do you feel that people have now swapped Gumbly for Graggle?
Graggle isn't a great name, but Gumbly is probably too close to Gumby. I don't know why.
Fuck, man. Okay. I need to see this for myself. What's going on here? What's going on here? We got Simmy and Jimmy. So sick of seeing this stupid shit. Name one bug that tastes as good as lobster or shrimp, you disingenuous people. Right. No, I agree. I agree with this meme. Eating bugs should be a completely normal and unjudged action, okay? It's good protein, clean protein, and it's more ethical than eating animals and more cost effective. So think about that next time, idiot. Anyway, I might be biased, but, you know. I want to find this Grumpy meme, dude. Where the fuck's the Grumpy meme, bro? Oh, shit. The Grumpy meme is gone, bro. Okay. Oh, my God. I love it. Look at this shit. Fuck. That's a real quote, bro. I was so tiny, bro. I was so young. Crazy to think this was the year I fucking was in Hong Kong, bro. This is a 20-year-old me, man. Look at me now. Look at the fucking shell of a man that I've become. I'm kidding. I'm a goddess. Back to it. YouTube incorporated the system. I was so cute, and I still am. Shut the fuck up. Bro, there's so much going on here. This is, fuck, I love this video. I love this video, but it is painful to look at, man. It's such, yeah, whatever. It's not that sad, but it is, to me, a sad story. And it did fail. As a video, it did fail in its mission. Fuck. You know, it is what it is. Oh, memory lane, baby, memory lane. One day, I know it's probably not gonna happen. Maybe. One day I'd like for this video to get 1 million views. Unfortunately, it got removed and then demonetized by YouTube, but, you know, is what it is. All right, enough. My message to Mumkey, aka Simmy and Jimmy. Godspeed, bro. Godspeed. Hopefully, all is well. And, yeah, I imagine that at this point, you know, the sting of that event and all of that, I'm sure that you don't think about it too much nowadays. Yeah, man, I just want to say, you know, I ain't forgotten. So, you know, much respect, and I wish you the best, brother. Yeah, Godspeed.